Hi guys, Linton here from Greenbox Markets. Just going to run through analysis on the dollar index at the moment. I know that there's a lot of guys who are calling for more dollar weakness in the market at the moment. But to be quite honest, I'm expecting to see a possible reversal. So in other words, dollar strength. And I'm going to show you quickly why that is a possibility and why that is an option that I'm looking at. So if we look at the dollar index, we can see here on the weekly time frame that we've got a corrective structure which is formed. In other words, we've got this initial impulse here on the left hand side, and then we've got this corrective structure over here which is formed. Now this corrective structure has formed in basically a three-wave format like that, which means that this point where it's currently trading at the bottom of this structure is a very important area where the dollar index is. And the reason for that is because this is going to give us an indication as to whether we will see further dollar weakness, or more likely what I'm expecting to see is actually a reversal and some dollar strength from this point onward. So what we could see from here is a bounce off the bottom of the structure and a move back up to the top. And if we see a move back up to the top of the structure, we would have to wait and see what happens at that point as to whether we will get a continuation. In other words, this second impulse here on the right hand side, which is more than likely what I'm expecting to see. Alternatively, what we could see right now over the next couple of days is a break to the downside. A break to the downside and a close below this structure, as well as a smaller structure formation and a break thereof to the downside, and then I will be on board with everybody else who is expecting to see more dollar weakness in the market. If that doesn't occur, and I doubt that it will, we're probably going to see a bounce off the bottom, then a smaller structure formation probably on the 4 hour that I'll be looking at, and then a break of that structure to the upside. Once we get this break to the upside, this point over here is definitely where I want to be long, and I'm going to be long all the way to the top of this structure over here, and at that point we'll have to watch and see. Continuously moving our stop loss further into profit as the price moves in our favor. Let's just have a look at it on a bigger time frame quickly, and I want to show you why I want to have a look at it. So we're going to look at it on the monthly quickly. And the reason for that is because we've seen a break of quite an important trend line. So, sorry, incorrect line. Let me just change that. Trend line. So, from this structure, or this trend line over here, we have seen the break. So, in me saying that we have got this corrective structure over here and possible more upside, there's also the possibility that we do see the break to the downside and a test of this level before we get the turn and further upside. So that is something to be aware of. But I'm kind of expecting to see this move to the upside. Let's just have a look at where possible targets could be for this trade should we get into it for the long side. So just this impulse move here on the left, that's what I'm looking at for a continuation. So if we do get a reversal from this point over here, kind of target area that we're looking at is around about the 1112 mark on the dollar index. So 112, that's quite a nice trade. It's a long way off, and that will see the Euro US come off quite a lot, Pound US come off quite a lot as well. And a trade that I'm looking to get in on is long dollar CAD, because that'll be a really nice position, really nice trade. So with this break here, I'm still expecting to see further upside, and I'm hoping for the reversal over here so that I can get into a trade on the dollar index as well with the target at the 1112 mark. Quite interestingly, if we have a look at our retracement levels from the previous high, not from the very top, but from the previous high, if we have a look at Fibonacci retracements, we can see quite clearly what's nice is that our target area is just above the 0.786 level on the fib. So 0.618 we should hit quite comfortably, which is actually we're still within the structure that we're looking at. And then my initial target will be this level on the fib over here, 0.786. When we get to that point, I will be watching for reversals and possible shorts from that area, and I will give you targets to the downside should that happen. Guys, I hope that helps you a little bit with the dollar index, and obviously if these are the moves that we are expecting on the dollar index, they will affect the currency pairs that obviously trade with the dollar. So the euro, we're looking at pound, we're looking at the CAD, we're looking at the yen. These will all be affected by what happens here. So if we get a reversal from this point, also bear in mind that we can look for shorts on other pairs, and longs dependent on obviously which the base currency is. Have a great day and take care. Cheers.